This free step-by-step video comes to you directly from Haynes. You can complete more than 200 jobs on this vehicle when you purchase the complete Haynes online manual at haynes.com.
Warning: before starting this procedure, gather together all the necessary tools and materials. Also make sure that you have plenty of clean rags and newspapers handy to mop up any spills. Ideally, the engine oil should be warm, as it will drain more easily and more built-up sludge will be removed with it. Take care not to touch the exhaust or any other hot parts of the engine when working under the car. To avoid any possibility of scalding and to protect yourself from possible skin irritants and other harmful contaminants in used engine oils, it is advisable to wear gloves when carrying out this work. Firmly apply the handbrake. Pull the bonnet release latch located on the passenger side kick panel and lift the bonnet safety latch and raise the bonnet upwards. Jack up the front of the car and support it on axle stands. Remove the fasteners and lower out the engine under tray. Remove the oil filler cap, then position a container beneath the sump. Clean the drain plug and the area around it and then slacken it half a turn. All models have a drain plug which requires an 8mm square key to remove it. Allow some time for the old oil to drain, noting that it may be necessary to reposition the container as the oil flow slows to a trickle. After all the oil has drained, wipe off the drain plug with a clean rag and fit a new sealing washer. Some models have a copper washer and others have a bonded washer, often called a Doughty seal. Clean the area around the drain plug opening, then refit and tighten the plug securely. Move the container into a position under the oil filter, which is located horizontally on the front face of the engine. Access is not easy, but it is possible without removing any body or engine components. Using an oil filter removal tool where possible, slacken the filter initially. Loosely wrap some rags around the oil filter, then unscrew it and immediately position it with its open end uppermost to prevent further spillage of oil. Remove the oil filter from the engine compartment and empty the oil into the container. Use a clean rag to remove all oil, dirt and sludge from the filter sealing area on the engine. Check the old filter to make sure that the rubber sealing ring hasn't stuck to the engine. If it has, carefully remove it. Apply a light coating of clean oil to the sealing ring on the new filter, then screw it into position on the engine. Tighten the filter firmly by hand only. Do not use any tools. Wipe clean the exterior of the oil filter. Remove the old oil and all tools from under the car. Refit the under tray where necessary and lower the car to the ground. Add the specified quantity and grade of oil to the engine. Pour the oil in slowly, in small amounts, waiting each time for the oil to drain into the sump. Pull the dipstick out and wipe off the oil remaining with a clean rag. Insert the clean dipstick into the tube or screw the oil filler cap fully on as far as it will go, then unscrew and withdraw it again. Note the oil level on the end of the dipstick, which should be within the hatched area between the upper and lower marks. Add the oil slowly, checking the level on the dipstick often. A funnel may help to reduce spillage. Don't overfill it. When the oil is up to the correct level, refit and tighten the oil filler cap. Start the engine and run it for a few minutes, checking that there are no leaks around the oil filter seal and the sump drain plug. Note that when the engine is first started, there will be a delay of several seconds before the oil pressure warning light goes out while the new filter fills with oil. Do not race the engine while the warning light is on. Switch off the engine and wait a few minutes for the oil to settle in the sump once more. With the new oil circulated and the filter now completely full, recheck the level on the dipstick and add more oil if necessary. Dispose of the used engine oil safely.